Right now, somewhere in the future, a version of you exists. And that version of you, they're not proud, they're not happy, they're not living the life you always said you would build. They are standing in the wreckage of every moment you chose comfort over growth. Every night you said I'll start tomorrow. Every chance you let die because you were too scared to begin. Your future self is not angry at the world. They're not blaming bad luck or bad timing. They are looking directly at you, right now, in this moment, and they are begging you. Please. Section 1, the problem. Here's the thing nobody wants to say out loud. You already know what you need to do. You have known for a while now. The problem isn't information. The problem isn't resources. The problem isn't even time. The problem is that somewhere along the way, you made a deal with yourself. A silent, dangerous deal. You said, I'll be serious about my life, later. You told yourself the dream was real. You visited it in your head 100 times. You felt it. You believed it. But believing in the destination while refusing to walk the road? That's not faith. That's fantasy. Every single day that you choose the easier path, the version of you that could have been extraordinary gets a little more faded. A little more distant. A little harder to reach. And the terrifying part? You don't even notice it happening. It doesn't feel like failure. It just feels like another normal day. But normal days compound. Bad habits compound. Wasted hours compound. Just like good habits and discipline compound, so does the slow, quiet destruction of your own potential. Do that math. An average day, 365 times, equals an average year. Do that for 10 years, and you have an average life. And nobody, not one person watching this right now, chose to be born to live an average life. And the worst part about average? It doesn't hurt. That's the trap. Pain would wake you up. Pain would force you to move. But average just feels fine. Comfortable. Manageable. And comfortable is the quietest killer of potential that has ever existed. Nobody warns you about comfortable. They warn you about failure, about risk, about falling. But comfort will smile at you every single day while slowly stealing everything you were supposed to become. The most dangerous place you can live is in a life that is just good enough to stay in but not good enough to be proud of. Section 2, the wake-up call. I want you to actually do this with me for a second. Close your eyes if you need to. Picture your future self. Not a vague fantasy. I mean really picture them. Where are they living? What do they do every morning when they wake up? Are they healthy? Are they proud? Do they look in the mirror and feel like they became someone real, or do they look away? There are two versions of your future self. And right now, not in 10 years, not next year, not tomorrow morning, right now, in this exact moment, you are writing which version gets to exist. Every choice you make today is a vote. A vote for who you're becoming. Skipping the gym today? That's a vote. Procrastinating on the thing you know you need to do? That's a vote. Scrolling for 2 hours instead of building? That's a vote. And here's the part people refuse to accept. You are not voting just for today. You are voting for the pattern. You are training your brain to believe that this is what you do, that this is who you are. Identity is not what you say about yourself. Identity is what you repeatedly do. If you repeatedly choose the couch, your brain files you under person who chooses the couch. If you repeatedly push past discomfort, your brain files you under person who does hard things. The gap between who you think you are and who you actually are, that gap is where your life gets lost. And closing that gap doesn't take a miracle. It doesn't take a new year. It doesn't take a sign from the universe. It takes one decision, repeated. That decision isn't dramatic. It's quiet. It looks boring from the outside. It looks like waking up when you said you would. Doing the task even when you don't feel like it. Keeping the promise you made to yourself even when no one is watching. Especially when no one is watching. Because that is the real test. Not how disciplined you are when you're inspired or when everyone is cheering. How disciplined are you when it's 11 p.m. and you're tired and nobody cares either way? Section 3, the truth about time. Let's talk about time, because I think most people don't actually understand what time is doing to them right now. You are not running out of time the way you think you are. It's not like a countdown you can see. It's more like a slow leak. Silent. Invisible. Until one day you look up and the hourglass is half empty and you don't even remember where the sand went. The 20s are the most dangerous decade of your life. Not because they're hard, but because they feel endless. You feel invincible. You feel like you have time. You feel like the real grind starts later. But later has a habit of becoming never. The habits you build right now, in this window, will be the foundation of literally everything you achieve in your 30s, 40s, and beyond. The person you're becoming right now is the one who will either take advantage of every opportunity ahead, or miss them entirely because they weren't ready. Opportunity doesn't wait for you to feel ready. It never has. Every person you admire, the ones who seem like they have it all figured out, they weren't ready when they started either. They just started anyway, and the starting is what made them ready. Here is something nobody tells you about starting. It will feel wrong at first. It will feel forced, unnatural, like you are pretending to be someone you're not. That feeling is not a sign that you're on the wrong path. That feeling is your old identity resisting the new one. Push through that resistance, because on the other side of it is someone you have never met yet, a version of you that is sharper, clearer, and more alive than anything comfort ever gave you. Section 4, the system. So what do you actually do? Because I'm not here just to tell you that you're wasting your life and then leave you there. That's not the point. The point is to show you the door. And the door isn't complicated. Number 1. Shrink the target. Stop trying to overhaul your entire life in a week. Your brain hates massive sudden change. It fights back hard. Instead, pick one thing. One habit. 1 hour per day on the thing that matters most. Start so small it almost feels embarrassing. Then do it every day without negotiation. Number 2. Make the decision before the moment. The reason most people fail is they leave the decision for the moment they're tired, distracted, or emotional. That is the worst possible time to decide. Decide when you're clear. Write it down. Put it somewhere you see it. Make the deal with yourself before the temptation shows up. Number 3. Protect your future self like they are a real person. Because they are. When you skip the workout, you are handing that cost to your future self. When you procrastinate, you are making your future self carry the weight. Start treating future you like someone you love. Someone you have a responsibility to. Because you do. Your future self is still there. They haven't given up on you. They are not the broken version from the beginning of this video. They are the version that made it, because you made a choice today. They remember exactly what it felt like to be you right now. The uncertainty. The fear. The part of you that wonders if you even have what it takes. And they want you to know something. You do. You just have to choose it. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need the perfect plan, the perfect morning routine, the perfect version of yourself before you begin. You just need to move. One step. One choice. One morning. 1 hour. The version of you that trains when it's hard, works when nobody is watching, keeps going when it stops feeling exciting. That person changes everything. Not just their own life, but the lives of everyone around them. Because that energy is real. And it spreads. Your future self is not a stranger. They are you. They are already inside you, waiting. Not for a miracle. Not for the world to get easier. Just waiting for you to decide that you are worth the effort it takes to become them. So go. Not tomorrow. Not Monday. Not when you feel ready. The best time was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Your future self is not begging anymore. They're waiting for you to catch up. Start now. You already know what to do. You've known for a while. The only question left is, will today finally be the day you listen?